Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to yet another Celebration Assembly. I can't believe it's been 2 weeks since the last one. Time is really flying by here. Let's get straight into it. We're going to start with Year 3 today and Mrs. Bruce.
Hello, thank you, Mr. Palmer. Well, what another fantastic couple of weeks of learning, everybody. Super proud of all of you. And in particular, in our live lessons the last couple of weeks, Year 3, you've really blown us away with your commitment and your engagement. So well done, everybody. You've been fantastic. I'm doing both of Year 3 today because Miss Stark isn't around today. So she sent me her recommendation for who she'd like to put forward. So I'll start with her class and then I'll say 3Bs. So for 3S, the person that Miss Stark has decided to nominate is somebody who's had to have a little bit of time away from his computer the last couple of weeks. But this week, he's been back with a bang, and she just has been bowled over with his amazing attitude to his learning, in particular his writing and his maths with our fractions learning. He's just been wonderful. So Miss Stark says, well done, Taylor. She's really proud of you and please keep it up. And then for 3B, so again, really hard to choose. We've just had so much amazing learning coming out of you, 3B. So proud of all of you. But in particular, I have to call out this person who has just striven for excellence with the amazing model that he built of the Titanic, which didn't only look just like the Titanic, but he'd done the most incredible cross-section to show all of the different classes on the ship, and also recorded a video of himself talking about each of those different classes, like a real historian with a documentary. So really well done, Jackson. So proud of you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Bruce. And well done to the two of you. We're going to Year 2 now, and Miss Taylor.
Hi everybody, this week I'm choosing somebody who has been both reflective and resilient. This person has made amazing progress in their maths work recently, particularly in their basic skills, and they have really been challenging themselves. Sometimes they need a little bit of help, but I'm really proud that they can ask for that. They're really honest with their scores on all of our quizzes, and they keep practicing to improve their skills. Keep up your amazing work, and well done, Orlando.
Well done, Orlando. Well done for trying so hard with your maths. And Mrs. Morgan.
Hello, we've chosen someone in 2LM this week that's been in school. She's worked really hard on all the Google Classroom learning. She has been particularly good at maths, but Mrs. Parrish is most impressed at how much her confidence has grown and how she's sharing ideas with the others. So our star this week is Evia.
Well done, Evia. You are doing well in school. We're going to Miss Clark next in Year 4.
Hello everyone. So I've picked someone this week who's been really committed to their learning and really consistent right from the start. In school, this person often needed prompting to move on to hot, and they'd sneakily put their hand up for hot, and I'd tell them to pop it down almost every lesson and start on hotter. But at home, they've not only been starting on hotter, but also moving on to hottest, asking me questions in the comments box. They've just been an absolute superstar. And that person is Olivia Wright.
Well done, Olivia. Well done for all you're doing. Miss Mays.
My person is someone who has extremely high standards of themselves, both in school and at home. And it hasn't changed just because they've been doing their learning at home. Their writing in particular is incredible. They always strive to do the hottest challenge and even add in extra bits as well, which is really, really impressive. This week in particular, they really impressed me by always completing the PE challenge. One day they even scored the highest score of the year group. So this is a big well done to Christopher. I'm really, really proud of you.
Well done, Christopher. We're all really proud of you. You're doing so well at the moment. It's great to see. Now we're going for Mr. Hunter's class, which is going to be introduced by Mr. Pentreath this week.
Hello, everybody, and a special hello to Mr. Hunter's class. Now, I've had a word with Mr. Hunter this morning. He's teaching at the moment, so he couldn't be with you in person. But he's told me that he is incredibly proud of everybody in his class. But one particular pupil has impressed him because they've worked so very hard. They've applied themselves, and he is particularly impressed with the expression that they're showing in their reading. So Mr. Hunter is very, very proud of Logan Judd today. Well done, Logan.
Well done, Logan. And as you know, we haven't got Mrs. Abrabone here at the moment, and Mrs. Howjago is going to announce the winner of the other class in Year 1.
Hello everyone, hello 180. It's a real privilege for me again this week to be able to announce who Mrs. Eaton and Mr. Morley's winner is going to be. So I'm really excited. This person has been on Google Classrooms every day consistently, and they're working really hard on all aspects of their learning. There's been a particular improvement to their handwriting, and Mrs. Eaton and Mr. Morley have loved seeing the videos and the photos that this person has been sending too. Really impressing us all round. And that person is Oscar. Well done, Oscar.
Well done, Oscar. Well done to you. We're going up to Year 5 now. Mrs. Ferrell.
Sorry about that. Hello everybody. I have chosen somebody this week who doesn't actually have easy access to a device to do their work on at home, but nevertheless has been working really hard on paper and letting me know what she has been doing. And I think doing that without getting the feedback on her work and not always being able to ask questions that she wants has really shown resilience and belief in herself, in her own learning, and the fact that she keeps going without any of that feedback is really impressive. And she's a consistent hard worker. So this week my celebration is for Lanya.
Well done, Lanya, and well done for persevering at that as well. That's great to hear. We're now going to Mrs. Gowdy.
Hi 5G. So I've chosen somebody this week who lost their way a little bit at Easter time and found it a little bit tricky to come back in, but she's been in the classroom, she's found her rhythm, she's working really well, submits most of her pieces of work 3 to 4 times a week, and last week had Striving for Excellence too. So well done to Amelia, keep it up.
Well done, Amelia, well done. We are now going all the way down to the little ladybirds and Miss Hammond.
Hello everybody. I'm so proud of all of the work that you've been doing at home and at school. We've got lots of children in reception and they're having a wonderful time, and there's been lots of lovely learning that's happening. So I have chosen somebody who's in school this week, and they have been really resilient and they have been learning to ride a bike with Miss Kindred, and Miss Kindred is so proud of you. She does have a few bruises on her legs from where she's been falling off a lot, but she has been getting back on every single time. And not only has she been learning to ride a bike, she's also been working so hard, and every time I've gone in to teach her, I've had to move her name to the superstar. So that person is Sarah. Well done, Sarah. I'm so proud of you.
Well done, Sarah. That's fantastic. We're going to Miss Carey and Mrs. Howjago now.
Hello, butterflies. We've been really impressed again this week. Butterflies, you are all superstars. We've had some fantastic learning at home and at school this week, and we've actually chosen somebody who's been doing their learning at school.
So this person wasn't actually chosen by Miss Carey or myself. This person was chosen by Mrs. Grimwood. And we both agreed very strongly that this person should be our star of the week this week. This person has been coming into school with a smile on their face every single day. I love watching him walk in with his superstar smile. He's been working exceptionally hard. He's been learning to write really well. He's starting to form his letters so carefully and just throwing all of his enthusiasm into everything he's doing at school. He's also promised me an arm wrestle once all the germs have gone away. He's determined he's going to beat me, that he's stronger than me. And the person that we have chosen this week is Charlie. Well done, Charlie.
Well done, Charlie. Looking forward to watching that particular bout. Going up to Year 6 now, Miss Adams.
Hi everyone. The person that Mrs. Ellis and I have chosen this week is somebody who we could have chosen every week because they have worked so hard on Google Classrooms. But the reason we've chosen them in particular is because they've stood out as being someone who has been very resilient and an independent thinker in this lockdown period. This person, for lots of reasons, hasn't been able to leave their house at all. And they haven't been able to use outside spaces for most of lockdown as well. So when we were talking about being able to grow things in year 6, this person didn't think, oh, I can't do that. Instead, they thought, I can, because they thought about things that they could grow inside their house instead. And we've just been really impressed with the attitude that this person has shown, the can-do attitude, that they can do things even if they find them hard or if there's barriers in their way. So a huge well done to Reese.
Well done. That's fantastic, and absolutely can-do attitude, so important. Let's have Mrs. Carr.
Hi 6am. So the person that we've chosen this week, and I'm saying we because they've been impressing lots of adults, is someone who's had a real change in their attitude towards their learning. Since half term, they have been on the classroom every single day, completing all of the work. And I think they would admit themselves that maybe that's not something that they would want to do all the time, but they're making a real effort to do it. And also, not only that, they've been doing some extra challenges set by Mr. Marshall, which they're doing really well at. So the person I've chosen this week is Cameron. Well done, Cameron.
Well done. And right down to nursery now. Miss Shelton.
Hello everyone. Everyone's been working really hard this week, and they've been sending in lots of photos ready for when they go to reception, and nursery are looking so grown up now, which is fantastic to see, all their smiley faces. Somebody that's worked really hard, not just this week but every single week, particularly loving music, doing lots of dancing and lots of singing. Their mummy's really proud of them because they've been helping with cooking, even baking a chocolate cake. And they've been helping in the garden, doing lots of watering and planting their own seeds and looking after them all by themselves. And that's Bradley. Well done, Bradley.
Well done, Bradley. Well done to you. Now we're going to go to Mr. Marshall to talk about sports and PE.
Hello, everyone. Just a very quick thank you to everybody that's been taking part in Sports Week this week. Whether that's been people that have submitted scores or whether you've been sending in your videos for double points. A big thank you to all the parents that have got involved as well. There's been some fantastic videos of the parents being active at home. The person that I choose this week is somebody that has been sending in their videos and collecting their double points. And the videos have displayed a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of resilience when they've found the challenges quite difficult, but also perseverance in getting a great score as well. So my star of the week is Logan from Year 6. So well done.
Well done, Logan. Mrs. Palmer's here to talk about reading.
Hello, good. Yes, thank you very much. So our readers of the week are as follows. We have 2 from Caterpillars. So for practicing her reading by reading to her teddies and with mummy and daddy, we have Isabel. Well done. And for practicing her reading by playing lots of reading games and sharing books with mummy and daddy, we have Connie. Well done, those girls. And then our 3rd reader of the week is from 1AE. And this person has really impressed her teacher with her enthusiasm for reading. She is reading a range of books and always sends us videos to show how hard she is working to improve her fluency. And that person is Paris. So well done to all those girls, and super well done to the mummies and daddies for joining in listening to that reading. But before I go, can I give you a sneaky preview of a fabulous book that I'll be reading on YouTube next week called The Diddle That Dummed. These are all the diddles, but there's one diddle that refuses to diddle and keeps dumbing. So tune in for that one next week. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Palmer. I can't wait to hear more about the dumbing diddles. Mr. Pentreath, is there anything you want to say today?
I would love to say a few words. Thank you. When Mrs. Bruce was talking about Miss Stark's winners this morning, she said, and later I'll be sharing 3 Bs. And I thought I'd share 3 Bs of my own. And my 3 Bs for you this week are to be safe, to be good, and to be happy. It's pretty hot at the moment, isn't it? I don't know about you, but I've been really struggling in the heat. So if you're doing your work, it's probably best to do it first thing in the morning when it's a little bit cooler and you're feeling a little bit fresher, and then have a little bit of time off when things get a little bit too hot and too warm later on. Drink lots of water and have a lovely time together. Thank you.
Okay then, teachers, can we give all the winners today a clap, please? Have a lovely weekend, everybody, and we'll see some of you next week, either in school or on Google Classroom or Tapestry. Thanks, everybody. Bye.